Now you've seen us use range-based loops to iterate over elements within a vector. But we defined it earlier, a range-based loop, as a type of loop that allows us to iterate over any sequence of elements or any range. And maps, just like vectors, hold a sequence of elements. So I'm going to show you how to write a range-based loop to loop over elements within a map. So the syntax is similar to the range-based loop for a vector. So with a vector, we are defining some variable to hold each element within that vector for every iteration. So in this case, we're going to be doing the same thing. But every element, if you remember, within a map, every element is a pair. It's a key value pair. So when we're defining our for loop, what's going to be on the left-hand side of the colon is going to be a pair object. So we're going to have a key value pair be assigned to the product variable for every iteration through the products map. So if you see this visualization, we have the products map from your maps worksheet. And this products map maps from an int to a string. So the key here is an int, like 109, 112, 113. And that int maps to a string, which is going to be the name of the fruit. So every element in a map is a key value pair. So when we loop or iterate over all of the elements within this map, every element is going to be assigned to the product variable, and that product variable is going to be a key value pair. And that's why we're using the standard pair class. And we're going to make sure that the pair, the data types of the key and the value correspond to the data types within the products map. So in this case, we have a pair of ints to strings because the key in the products map is an int and the value is a string. So what this for loop is going to do is we're going to loop through all of the elements within the products map, all of the key value pairs, and we're going to print out the first element, or the first and the second of the pair. So the first is going to refer to the key, and the second is going to refer to the value. So we're just going to essentially print out the contents of this map. So let's just visualize this. So we're going to first start off with the very first product within the map. So product is going to be assigned this key value pair, 109 and banana, the key being 109 and the value being banana. So we're going to print out product.first, which is 109, followed by colon, and product.second, which is the value, banana. And now we're going to move on to the next element in the map, just like we did with the vector. So product is going to shift over to the next element, the next key value pair, and we're going to print out 112 and apple. Then we're going to move on to the next element in the map and print out 113 and milk. And since the range-based for loop knows that there's no more elements left to iterate over, it's going to terminate, and we're going to exit out of this loop.